Ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand?
It's like a storm that cuts a path. It breaks your will. It feels like that. You think you're lost, but you're not lost on your own. You're not alone. I will stand by you. I will help you through when you've done all you can do and you can't cope. I will dry your eyes. I will fight your fight. I will hold you tight, and I won't let go. It hurts my heart to see you cry. I know it's dark, this part of life. Oh, it finds us all. We're too small to stop the rain. Oh, but when it rains, I will stand by you. I will help you through when you've done all you can do and you can't cope. I will dry your eyes. I will fight your fight. I will hold you tight, and I won't let you fall. Don't be afraid to fall. I'm right here to catch you. I won't let you down. It won't get you down. You're gonna make it. Yeah, I know you can make it. 'Cause I will stand by you. I will help you through when you've done all you can do and you can't go. And I will dry your eyes. I will fight your fight. I will hold you tight, and I won't let go. Oh, I'm gonna hold you, and I won't let go. Won't let you go. No, I won't.
In times of darkness, love sees. In times of silence, love hears. In times of doubt, love hopes. And in times of sorrow, love heals. And in all times, love remembers. May time soften the pain until all that remains is the warmth of those memories and the love. We begin our service this morning by lighting candles in memory of Shyanne-Lee. Shyanne, the first candle represents our grief. The pain of losing you is with us, and the flame of light will shine on our tears and warm us as we honour your life. The second candle represents courage, that which lay in your life, and the strength we will give to each other in our loss. The third candle we light for memories. It celebrates your human journey with us, the times we laughed and cried together, the gifts that you gave us and those we gave to you, the hard times and the good, and the life that your life invited in us all. The fourth candle, we light for hope. Hope that justice is served, hope that lessons are learnt, and hope that time will heal. And the fifth candle represents love. It shines forth in joy, as we know that love never dies. It goes on from person to person, from moment to moment in every age, and adds to the life of the universe in delight. Thanks be to you, Shyanne. Your love still surrounds us all. The warmth of those memories, the depth of the love, and the tremendous sorrow are palpable in the chapel this morning. Dear friends, we have come together because we loved Shyanne as a daughter, a granddaughter, a sister, and a friend. Here, we will mourn her leaving us, honour her life, reverently farewell her body, and comfort one another. We come believing that all human life is valuable, no matter how it began or how it ended. We come to claim the truth and integrity which lived and died in this life, and which lives on in us. We come believing that Cheyenne's life, which we remember today and for which we now experience great loss, is joined with all life, stretching into the past and into the future. At this moment, as we come face to face with death, especially this tragic death, we have many feelings alongside our grief. This is a harsher moment than we expected. Around this death are more questions than answers. In the face of that, let us open our hearts to each other in mutual comfort and assurance. We are facing the truth that in Shyanne there were needs that could not be met by any of us, and probably questions that will not be answered in our lifetime. We are facing the truth that sometimes in our humanness we will never have enough to offer for the unlocking of life and the sustaining of life in another person, even though we might give all we have to give. We may live with the questions forever, but the affirmation for us at this moment that all that is ever required of us is to do our best in loving each other and in responding to each other's needs. This is all we can ever do, all we can offer. This we have done in all integrity as ordinary, fallible human beings, as family and friends of Shyanne. On behalf of her loving mother, Bobby, and the family, I welcome you here and thank you for being with them at this most difficult time. I also welcome the hundreds of people that are watching online who have been unable to be with us this morning. Bobby and the family will be forever grateful for the outpouring of love and support they have received over the past 3 months, and especially the past 2 weeks. Knowing just how much you care has brought them great comfort. It is inevitable that you will feel grief and pain today. Indeed, you may feel angry, shocked, or cheated that Cheyenne's life ended so tragically. This is natural, and these emotions need to run their course. You may feel that her loss is impossible to put into words, or even perhaps to accept. It might seem impossible to find the appropriate words to say to her family, to say to each other. There are no words that can do justice to such a profound loss. But in your sadness, it is important to remember that grief is a passage, not a place to stay. Grief is not a sign of weakness, nor a lack of faith. It is the price of love. Grief has many colours. How hard it is to fathom the sadness in the soul, how that pain and heartache leave us feeling less than whole. If grief it were a colour, it would like it to be known that there are so many facets, each emotion a colour on its own. Black would hold the terror, gold the love so true, red the fiery anger, missing you is blue. Yellow, when a memory flies in to make you smile. Green is for the calmness we feel once in a while. Violet soothes the torment. Orange, the occasional laugh we allow ourselves so rarely. Grief is not an easy path. Then teal, it draws us to you. Your colour, it is so. Many colours to remind us the pain of letting go. Then purple is the colour of healing we've been told before. So purple, wrap around us. Our hearts are truly sore. So many colours we've discovered make up the griever's soul. So many emotions to encounter in an attempt to make us whole. When you find yourself doubting your capacity to recover, be patient and realise that the grief process, though lengthy, ultimately does bring healing. The hurt is almost unbearable, yet we will live through it. It is because we feel such deep pain. It is because the inner ache is so great that we realise how much we loved her. And yet, the agony inside gives us strange comfort. It tells us how much we will miss her, and we really wouldn't want to feel any other way, because the grief and the heartache we feel bears witness to the depth of our love. We know that thoughts of her will forever bring us comfort. Born on the 8th of the 8th, 2008, Shyanne was a chubby bubby who brought love and light into her family. With her contented and happy nature, she delighted in being the centre of attention and grew to be a bubbly and energetic young girl. She loved to sing and dance and quickly became known as the rock star of the family. Boundless energy saw her excel at athletics and netball, enjoying challenging herself to always do better and to be a good team member. Shyanne spent her primary school years at Montello. As principal during these years, we developed a close bond, and I watched a lively young girl become a caring and compassionate soul who always wanted to please, even if at times she needed some direction in this. She would often seek me out to share her worries and concerns and to ask advice. My door was always open for her, as it was for Bobby, as together we worked through issues that Shyanne was facing. After leaving Montello, she spent a short time at Leyland's before enrolling at Parklands High School. It was around this time that events within the family led to Shyanne becoming strong-willed and rebellious, bucking against boundaries put in place for her, and ultimately deciding she could do whatever she wanted, whenever she wanted. Her behaviour was on a downward spiral. She became a risk taker, and relationships with those who loved her began to break down. Shyanne moved to Launceston, giving distance between her and the family and allowing time and space for their relationships to be repaired. Slowly, this was happening, and life was starting to turn for the better. When the dreadful news of her disappearance in late April was delivered, Shyanne's family lived in hope that she would return and bridges could continue to be mended. But sadly, this was not to be, and the community was rocked by the news that was to come. Bobby and the family will be eternally grateful to the police, CIB crew, SES and volunteers for the enormous lengths they went to in search for Shyanne and for ultimately bringing her home. No words can be enough. A young life tragically cut short. The lessons that Shyanne leaves for us all are to do everything in your power to keep your children safe, to listen with open ears and open hearts, and to never stop loving. Sleep peacefully, beautiful girl. Our love goes with you. There are several family tributes to share today. And the first is from her father, Nathan. Shyanne, my puddin', I don't think anyone can deny how much of a dad's girl you really were. From a chubby newborn to the beautiful young lady you had become, you always made me so proud, apart from stealing Nan's car. I have to say I was a little impressed how far you made it at only 14. And I have done a lot of laughing telling people what you did. I would never have thought that one Sunday in April would be the last time I would hear your voice. You were so happy to hear I was on the phone. I could hear you running to talk to me. You were so excited to tell me that you had an appointment with the school in the morning to start part-time and you could start making new friends. You said you really couldn't wait to see me again. I told you I loved you, my baby girl. You said you loved and missed me. The pain I feel now is tearing me apart, knowing I'll no longer be able to watch you grow up. You were taken away too early, Puddin'. I regret not being there for you. I will never say goodbye as that seems too long. So I'll tell you I love you and say until we meet again, my baby girl. You will always be with me in my heart and I will never forget you. You will forever be Dad's puddin' bear. See you soon, darling girl. From Nanny and Michelle. The beautiful bundle of joy born on the 8th of the 8th, 2008. Another beautiful grandchild for me to adore and spoil. Your precious little face and smile with that most beautiful blonde curly hair. As a toddler, you could melt anyone's heart. Little Puddin', Daddy called you, as you were such a cute, rounded little girl. Then as you grew, you slimmed down and got so tall, towering over your mum and feeling really chuffed about that. The world was your oyster, sweetheart, especially with the spirit you had burning inside of you. You so loved adventure. You loved to go rock pooling and finding crabs, then chasing Jethro with them. You were certainly a bit of a tomboy, but having 3 brothers, I guess that was bound to happen. And oh, how you loved to sing and dance on your own and with your cousins. You never minded getting your hands dirty at all and put so much grunt into shoveling all the rocks out of the trailer into the barrow at Nan's rental. You worked so hard on that task, and I'll be forever grateful for your help. Every time I see that garden, I see you in it, and I always will. What a stunning young lady you had grown into. Nan feels so privileged that you loved trying on my dresses and also wore them on occasions, along with my shoes. There's not many kids that would want to wear their granny's clothes, but you, my darling, did. I really don't know how I'm going to live without you, but I have no choice but to try. I know that your spirit will be with me always, and I will hold my precious memories of you so close to my heart forever, especially that last month that you spent living with me. I so miss you jumping in bed with me each morning for a cuddle, and you looking after Nan with a nice massage when my back and shoulders were aching. You were always such a beautiful, caring, sensitive, kind, loving young lady with a heart of gold. So I wish I could have protected you from the evils of life, but I couldn't. You were too headstrong. I promise you, sweetheart, that justice will come for the animal that took you away from your family. Just remember, beautiful girl, my love for you will never die. There will never be a day where I won't think of you, a birthday of yours I won't celebrate, a milestone you now don't get to have. Forever in my heart, Nan's beautiful girl. Fly high with the angels and sing, cuddle and kiss your brother for me. I will long for the day until we meet again, sweetheart. Love, Nanny. From a neighbour, Gina. I will never forget my sweet little neighbour. You were born then, a month later we had Tiff. We all connected just like that. Watching you grow up, watching you playing, laughing and just having fun. Even when you moved away, you would never hesitate to stop and say hello with your beautiful smile that will always stay with me. I struggle here today to say how I feel, as no words can explain it. You're one of heaven's angels now, a perfect little star. And when you shine, the world can see how beautiful that you are. May you fly with magic wings on clouds so soft and white. May your heart be joyful and your days be bathed in light. And though our hearts are broken and your life was far too short, we thank you, sweetest angel, for the happiness you brought. Shyanne, our sweet angel, always in our hearts. Love you, girl, from Gina, Lee, Leah, Tori, Chloe, and Tiff. From cousin Indigo. Dear Shyanne, I love you with all my heart. I will miss you so much. I will miss all the stories we would tell each other, all the times we would crack up laughing after we did something funny. I will miss our sleepovers when we would eat popcorn and laugh all night. I love you to the moon and back, beyond the universe. Love with lots of hugs and kisses, Indy. Great Aunt Kerry. It's hard to know what to say when someone so young is taken away. The day you left and gained your wings, our hearts broke in two. You will always be in my heart. Fly high, beautiful girl. And Auntie Cara, my first darling niece. What memories I have to treasure with you, from doing face masks and eating pizza, watching the Saddle Club, and waking up on my birthday and getting to sit in the sun on the deck playing Uno and then stuffing our faces with pancakes. One of my favourite memories was taking you and your brothers one afternoon to my old primary school. We spent hours running around and teaching you all the games I loved as a kid. The pure laughter and joy that nothing else mattered in those moments. You were loved so, and you will forever be thought of, and you will forever hold a special place in my heart. Your cousin will grow up knowing who you are. You will never be forgotten. Love always, Auntie Cara. From Lakeisha, Cheyenne's stepsister. I don't know how I'm going to begin to describe the feelings I had when I found out that my one and only sister had been murdered and was no longer here with us. There were so many different emotions, and in the end it became total overload and too much for me to handle. My little sister, my baby girl, the one person I used to cause arguments with and then sit there and laugh with because the argument was funny and was gone. Just like that, things can change. I never thought that we would have to say goodbye to you before anyone else, nor did we really want to say goodbye. You were a bitch at times, but in the very end, I knew I loved you no matter what was going on between us. You were the blonde I always wanted to be, and the fabulous singer I always looked up to, because you always thought you were so much better than me. We all had our fingers crossed and our hearts knotted, hoping you would walk back through the door with the biggest smile, and we would open our arms and hold you again. Just like Dean Lewis says, how am I supposed to say goodbye to someone I've known for my whole damn life? You were the one friend that no one could replace, and the sister I always wished for. I wish we could have one more argument over who's better or who did something wrong and was blaming it on the other. I know you used to hate it with a passion when I used to roll non-stop on the top bunk just to annoy you. How I wish I could do that again. My beautiful, annoying, bitchy sister, you are gone, but you will never be forgotten. Cheyenne, I love you so much, and I will never forget that annoying voice of yours, or that smile that always grew when you knew you did something that would annoy me. As bad as it is to see your body lying there with no heartbeat and no pulse, I'm happy that you're finally home, Cheyenne. Your mum has her only daughter back. Grandnan has her only granddaughter back. And your siblings, we have our beautiful sister back. I don't want to say goodbye to you, but I don't want that god-awful feeling of remember that I pushed you away due to our father and all the issues we had there. So instead of me saying goodbye, I'm saying see you later, pretty girl. I love you, and when I finally get to see you again, I will for sure hold you until I just cannot anymore. I wish I could say I was sorry for everything, but that list would go for far too long to even start now. Live an amazing life up there, my love. You'll have my mum to be your guide, and you have Xavier to hug whenever you miss your mum. You have our great-great-grandfather to show you the works. And you will unconditionally have Nanny Sue to cry to when you just need to show some emotions here and there, which is not wrong. Just never hold it in. Love you forever, Lakeisha. And a poem from her brothers. To our loving sister, Shyanne. Our time together was so special, so were all the memories we made. And although you live in heaven now, those memories will never fade. We bow our heads in silence and remember our sister with love. We know that you are up there, watching from above. Every day is a struggle, and nothing feels the same. Our hearts break a little more every time we hear your name. You'll always be remembered, and time may heal our hearts, but a piece of us is missing since the day we had to part. If heaven is for angels, then we know that's where you'll be, and we know that you'll be waiting when heaven calls for us. Love, your brothers and sisters. And from Grandnan Tracy and Zena. In the arms of an angel you might be, but your love and your memory are everything about you. Will continue to stay here in your mother's smile and eyes and in many hearts. Your singing, dancing, smart mouth, sense of humour, even the sound of heavy feet and slamming doors, your strength and determination will be missed, and there will always be a smile when thinking of the last day at the beach. Your mum and I and you, that natural laughter, the hugs, the smiles, the warm feeling of just being yourself, I will always remember it. That look of love, protection, and every other emotion you can't imagine, I saw in your mother's eyes when you were placed on her tummy the second you were born. It was the same look of love every time she looked at you. It never changed. You touched the hearts of many. It's in your mother's heart and soul that you will now be kept safe. Always have, always will love you unconditionally. And the final tribute is from Cheyenne's mother, Bobby. My sweet, darling daughter Shyanne-Lee, to no longer see your face breaks me every day. You were taken so suddenly. I didn't get to tell you just how much I love you and that you were my life. The hurt I felt when you passed cut me so deep. I will never be complete again. I will never be free from the grief. It is a solid stone deep inside me. I wear a mask of coping, but I am in complete despair. I cannot mend what is broken. My heart is beyond repair. I'll smile if I have to, but again, it's just a mask. And I'll say I'm okay, but I cannot be happy. It's something I lack. Never will I be whole again, for I cannot have you back in my arms. Continue to shine bright, Mum's baby girl. You've touched so many hearts and lives, you'll always be remembered and spoken about always. Your positive vibes, your sassy ways, all are treasured memories I will have close to my heart forever. No one can love or miss you as much as me, because you are my daughter, and the love between a mother and daughter runs so deep. This isn't goodbye, my sweet, beautiful angel. I'll see you at the gates of heaven, and I can hold you then. Love always and forever, Mum. We now have the privilege of viewing photographs depicting aspects of Shyanne's life. The family have chosen the beautiful song Dancing in the Sky by Danny and Lizzie and Healing Hands by Conrad Sewell to accompany these cherished memories.
Tell me, what does it look like in heaven? Is it peaceful? Is it free like they say? Does the sun shine bright forever? Have your fears and your pain gone away? 'Cause here on earth it feels like everything good is missing since you left. And here on earth everything's different. There's an emptiness. Oh, I hope you're dancing in the sky. I hope you're singing in the angels' choir. And I hope the angels know what they have. I'll bet it's so nice up in heaven since you arrived. So tell me, what do you do up in heaven? All your days filled with love and light. Is there music? Is there art and invention? Tell me, are you happy? Are you more alive? 'Cause here on earth it feels like everything good is missing since you left. And here on earth everything's different. There's an emptiness. Oh, I hope you're dancing in the sky. And I hope you're singing in the angels' choir. And I hope the angels know what they have. I'll bet it's so nice up in heaven since you arrived. I hope you're dancing in the sky. And I hope you're singing in the angels' choir. And I hope the angels know what they have. I'll bet it's so
I'm not enough sometimes. I know that I'm too much sometimes, but you're still in my love. I know you wanna walk away, but something in me makes you stay. I can feel it in your touch. I used to turn off my phone, I used to never come home. You asked me where have I been, and I would lie to your face, but I won't. No way, I won't. Yeah. So you were there for me when I was falling apart, and I let you down and left a mark on your heart. I'll never let go again. I'll never let go again. I'll never let go again. You got healing hands, and I swear to God that I'm a better man. You're changing me with the touch of your hands. I'll never let go again. I'll never let go again. I'll never let go again. You got healing hands. I know. I've broken all your trust, it seems. I'm promising that I've come clean, but darling, don't give up. If I get drunk in the park, stumble home in the dark, and break into the apartment, set off all the alarms, say you won't. You won't. Oh yeah. You were there for me when I was falling apart, and I let you down and left a mark on your heart. I'll never let go again. I'll never let go again. I'll never let go again. You got healing hands, and I swear to God that I'm a better man. You're changing me with the touch of your hands. I'll never let go again. I'll never let go again. I'll never let go again. You got healing hands. I'll never let healing. 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 You got healing hands, and you were there for me when I was falling apart, and I let you down and left a mark on your heart. I'll never let go again. I'll never let go again. I'll never let go again. You got healing hands, and I swear to God that I'm a better man. You're changing me with the touch of your hand. I'll never let go again. I'll never let go again. I'll never let go again. You got healing hands. I'll never let healing. I'll never let healing. I'll never let healing. I'll never let healing hands. I'll never let healing. I'll never let healing. I'll never let healing. You got healing hands.
Shyanne, we will always wish you stayed much longer with us and had the opportunity to grow into the strong young woman you were destined to be. But we will now set you free as you travel on into a new day. We will always remember you and all that you have given to us in your short life. And we will value who you were for us. To love someone is to risk the pain of parting. Not to love is never to have lived. The grief which we now experience is honouring that love. The family are now going to place rose petals and say their quiet farewells to Shyanne. I invite you to take a moment of reflection, remembering Shyanne and the place that she holds in your heart.
Didn't know today would be our last, or that I'd have to say goodbye to you so fast. I'm so numb I can't feel anymore. I'm praying you just walk back through that door and tell me that I was only dreaming. You're not really gone as long as I believe. There will be another angel around the throne tonight. Your love lives on inside of me, and I will hold on tight. It's not my place to question, only God knows why. I'm just jealous of the angels around the throne tonight. Always made my troubles feel so small, and you were always there to catch me when I'd fall. In a world where heroes come and go, well, God just took the only one I know. So I'll hold you as close as I can, longing for the day when I see your face again. But until then, God must need another angel around the throne tonight. Your love lives on inside of me, and I will hold on tight. It's not my place to question, only God knows why. I'm just jealous of the angels around the throne tonight, singing hallelujah. Just jealous of the angels around the throne tonight. Didn't know today would be our last, or that I'd have to say goodbye to you so fast. I'm so numb I can't feel anymore. I'm praying you just walk back through that door and tell me that I was only dreaming. You're not really gone as long as I believe. There will be another angel around the throne tonight. Your love lives on inside of me, and I will hold on tight. It's not my place to question, only God knows why. I'm just jealous of the angels around the throne tonight. Always made my troubles feel so small, and you were always there to catch me when I'd fall. In a world where heroes come and go, well, God just took the only one I know. So I'll hold you as close as I can, longing for the day when I see your face again. But until then, God must need another angel around the throne tonight. Your love lives on inside of me, and I will hold on tight. It's not my place to question, only God knows why. I'm just jealous of the angels around the throne tonight, singing hallelujah. Just jealous of the angels around the throne tonight. Didn't know today would be our last, or that I'd have to say goodbye to you so fast. I'm so numb I can't feel anymore. I'm praying you just walk back through that door and tell me that I was only dreaming. You're not really gone as long as I believe. There will be another angel around the throne tonight. Your love lives on inside a question, only God knows why. I'm just jealous of the angels around the throne tonight. Always made my troubles feel so small, and you were always there to catch me when I'd fall. In a world where heroes come and go, well, God just took the only one I know. So I'll hold you as close as I can.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to lay a much-loved daughter, sister, granddaughter, and friend to rest. Would you all please stand? Shyanne, the many people whose lives you have touched will remember you with deep affection and warmth. The story of your life is ended, but the part you played in theirs continues to affect the people you cared about. May your love be reflected in all who knew you, and may you continue to live on through the lives of those you leave behind. Your legacy lies in the love you held for all around you. And so, into the freedom of wind and sunshine, we let you go. Into the dance of the moon and planets, we let you go. Into the wind's breath and the hands of the star maker, we let you go. And into the sadness and smiles of our memories, we let you go. Go safely, go with love in your heart, and may you forever be at peace. Now, in sorrow but without fear, we commit the body of Shyanne-Lee Tatnell to the elements and ultimately to Mother Earth, from which all life comes and to which in the end all life returns. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Grateful for the life that has been lived and for all that life has meant to us, may we resolve that while we live, we will strive with all our might to make our living of real worth. Shyanne, go forth from this world knowing that you are loved beyond measure, that you will be missed more than words can say, that you will be remembered and cherished, and that love will never end. We will hold you close within us, and there you will remain to be with us throughout our lives until we meet again. Shyanne will now take her final journey to Stand By You by Rachel Platten. Would you all please follow the family out to the concourse for the releasing of doves, and maybe take a moment to write your thoughts on the paper in the foyer. Your thoughts and love will be going with Shyanne. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
put your empty hands in mine. And scars, show me all the scars you hide. And hey, if your wings are broken, please take mine so yours can open too. 'Cause I'm gonna stand by you.